What's up, guys? Jacob here, and in today's Kindle publishing video, I'm actually going to answer a list of questions that Anthony Pham from my self-publishing blueprint sent to me. And the reason why Anthony sent these questions, we are mutual members of a Facebook chat mastermind. I wanted an idea of what I could do for today's video, so I'm like, hey, anyone got any questions? Hit me up. And Anthony was gracious enough to send me a long list of questions. I said 3 questions. No, I'm joking. So we've got some questions, and I've got your answers, Anthony. Now, real quick, before I get to this, let me just announce, I talked with my coach, my publishing coach, and I've decided that I'm going to start working on my biggest contribution to the Kindle publishing community. I'm going to keep under wraps for now, but of course, I'm going to give hints that'll probably give it away. Now, it's not a fiction course, so calm down. It's not a fiction course, but it is going to be my biggest contribution to the non-fiction world of publishing, and it's got I've got a twist to it. I've got the biggest plot twist in Kindle publishing history on this. It's bigger than Sephiroth killing Eris. It's bigger than Thanos winning at the end of the Avengers. It's bigger than all the endings in Black Mirror. It's going to be fucking crazy what this plot twist is. So stay tuned. I'll be done with this by the end of January, and it's going to just blow your mind. It's just so fucking crazy what this idea is, but it'll come out soon. So anyway, I'll shut up about that. Well, I got way too hyped. Whew. Let's answer Anthony's questions. So, here we go. Question 1. My competition... Man, you gotta proofread your stuff, Anthony. My competition in my niche has some video of pictures in their book. I think it's appropriate to have some pictures, but I've never published a book with pictures in it. Is it easy to format it yourself, or should you hire someone from Fiverr? Okay, good question, Anthony. Now, with most formatting, it's usually done in Microsoft Word, and I happen to be in it right now. Keep in mind that when you're formatting for a paperback, you'll need to you need to have already formatted the book in your trim size of choice. So, like, let's pretend that we had to do a 5x8 document. Okay, this document here, this page would have to be formatted 5 inches wide by 8 inches high. Okay, so but for the sake of simplicity, I'll show you how easy it is to format a picture. Are you ready? Let's go. I'll find you a picture. Found the picture. Now I'm just gonna adjust the size of it, and it's gonna be in proportion to the page by the preview here. So you can see all we're doing is adjusting it. As far as the alignment, we can do it centered, we can do it right, we can do it left, we can do it justified and keep it there. But it's that easy to format pictures. I've done it before with my own books. I've simply inserted pictures, and that's pretty much it. So it's pretty straightforward to do. You can choose to outsource it if you want, if you have like 50 pictures. Otherwise, if you want to save some money, you can do it yourself. So there you go. Now, I feel like 2019 is going to be a great year for me. Do you think I should be more aggressive and order 3 or 4 books, high quality, within a week? Or should I do it one at a time? Considering the fact that it takes a month to get a high quality content book to finish, it might take 3 or 4 months to get that many books out. Anthony, if it takes you 3 or 4 months to get 4 books out, this is not the job for you. This is not the biz op for you, man. But no, I won't be a dick. I would say, like, I don't know your skill level at this point. I'm going to assume that you're new. If you're just stacked with cash and you have already seen prior success in Kindle publishing with a keyword, then I would pull the trigger and order 3 or 4 books at a time. You say high quality, so I assume you know the criteria behind a high quality book. Okay? If you aren't sure what that is, and if you haven't even made $1,000 in a single month, I would say release one at a time, as you want to minimize your losses as you're still going through a learning phase of what will succeed and what will fail with Kindle publishing. So I know you are an optimistic guy, and that's good. You're positive. If you are confident that your books will sell and you know how to sell them, you know how to execute promoting them, you know how to run ads for them, all that, then go ahead and order 3 or 4 books at a time. Otherwise, you might want to take it a little bit slower and pace yourself. But assuming you want to just go like all guns blazing, you can get 4 books out in 2 weeks, man. I mean, it might take 3 weeks to get all your books done at the same time, but I can get those out like 2 or 3 days after getting the manuscripts. No excuses. No excuses. So anyway, next question. You see that some of your competition have low content books, around 70 to 80 pages. So should I try to match them? Okay, so it's not a popular niche. Question to ask yourself, Anthony, is it worthwhile? Is it worth your time to produce content for this keyword? Will it make you money? Will it make you a profit? If you feel like it's lukewarm, meaning it's not going to really even hit ROI, don't waste your time. If you think this is a keyword where it's worthwhile for you to put out a book for, then you want to have a book that'll kick everyone else's books out of the door. And one of the factors along with page count is, is better content, better cover, better book description, better everything, including having more content along with higher quality content, right? So you would need to, I want you to get into the mindset of not staying satisfied with just producing the minimum. You want to surpass, you want to dominate, you want to make people go poor from the books you're putting out. Okay, so try to put out more content than them if it's worth your time. Last question. You see that the Urban Writers has a premium package while the Writing Summit only has a top writer package. This have I seen a noticeable difference? Great question, and I will answer this 100% unbiased, as I do have coupon codes for both companies, and I have no incentive to promote one company over the other financially. I can tell you that I'd say a year ago, the Writing Summit was pretty good with the top writer package. I've noticed that they've fallen off a little bit. I can't speak to how they are like in the last 6 to 8 months, but what I can tell you is that if you want something that's super, super good, you can use the Urban Writers and expect perfection using their top package. And I'll even take it a step further and say you don't even need to use the top package. You can use like the cheapest package that includes editing, and that should be good enough for most of your books. But as far as the difference between both writing companies with quality, comparing premium of Urban to the top writer package of Writing Summit, Urban is better. That said, even for quality books, you can get it by just using the cheapest package that includes editing. So there you have it, Anthony. Hope we knocked out all your questions. I'm checking my PMs here to see if you had anything else. All right, and you're right. There's 27 of us in this mastermind, and you're the only one that was clever enough to ask questions and get them answered. So no one else is having their questions answered ever again for the night. So that's it, guys. I'm still working. I'm always working. I am really eager to make a new breakout in nonfiction with what I've got coming. I'm really excited, and I think it'll be helpful to thousands and thousands of people. And that should be another hint of what should be coming. So, till then, guys, I'll be working. Send more questions. Leave comments below. Questions, fiction, nonfiction, white hat, black hat, gray hat, blue hat, red hat, whatever it is, I will answer. Take care.